Hello, everybody. Today we are going to learn the knowledge about how to use electricity safely and electrical tools. As long as there is production and operation behavior, safety responsibility exists. For example, commonly used machine tool electrical line maintenance is a very practical course including electricity use. So we must learn the content of this section first. In the field of safety work, there is a famous principle called Haynes' rule. Who was the inventor of the German aircraft turbine, after in-depth analysis of a number of aviation accidents. Haynes believes that any serious accident has hints. Behind each accident hint, there are about 300 accident signs, as well as thousands of hidden accidents, to eliminate a serious accident. We must be keen and timely find these accident signs and hidden dangers and take decisive measures to control or eliminate them. We need to avoid electric shock accidents in the practice process of this course. Electric shock usually refers to tissue damage and dysfunction caused by direct contact with a power source and high voltage current passing through the human body, with severe cases of cardiac and respiratory arrest. Electric shock accidents can cause different degrees of damage to the human body and internal tissues. This damage is divided into electric shock and electric injury. Electric shock accidents refers to the current passing through the human body, causing more serious damage to the internal tissue. Electric shock accidents injury will make someone feel feverish and numb all over with his muscle involuntarily convulsing, and gradually he is unconscious. The current continues passes through the human body, heart, respiratory function and nervous system of the electrocuted will be injured, until breath stops, heart activity pauses and death comes. Electrical injury refers to the local damage caused by current to the outside of the human body. From the outside, there are generally arc burns, electrical branding and melting metal penetration into the skin, called skin metallization injuries. In short, when a person gets an electric shock, the human body is often burnt, and even serious death is caused by the current passing through the body and the arc. The characteristic of electric shock accidents is that the occurrence of such accidents has obvious seasonal feature that there are more accidents in summer and autumn. Main reasons: hot weather and many thunderstorms cause high humidity in the air, which reduces the insulation performance of electrical equipment. Human body sweating from heat makes resistance smaller by skin contact. More exposed part of the body due to thin clothes increases the possibility of electric shock. The main causes of electric shock accidents are: lack of the knowledge of using electricity safely, not complying with the safety technical requirements and operating illegally, damaged or substandard electrical equipment, the lightning weather changes and other reasons. Common electric shock accidents. Double-line electric shock means that the human body simultaneously touches the two-phase conductor of energized equipment or in the line, or in the high-voltage system. The human body simultaneously gets close to the two-phase charged conductor, the arc discharges, and the current flows from one-phase conductor through the human body into another conductor, forming a closed-circuit electric shock. Single-wire electric shock refers to an accident in which one part of the human body directly contacts the firewire, or indirectly through the conductor, the other part of the body directly, or indirectly through the conduct, contacts the earth, and the current flows through the human body, which causes injury to the human body. A person is safe when he stands on a dry insulator, just as a bird falling on a high-voltage line, because there is no loop formed. When someone has an electric shock, first make the person out of the power supply as soon as possible, and then take the corresponding first aid measures according to the specific situation of the person. Disconnecting from power requires that 1. The rescuer must judge the situation and strengthen their own protection. 2. Disconnect the person who has an electric shock from the power supply, and meanwhile prevent the second injury from falling down. 3. If the rescue is in the night, solve the problem of temporary lighting in time to avoid delay in rescue. Different environments have different definitions of safe voltage. 42V is used for handheld power tools in hazardous environments. 36V and 24V are used for running and local lighting in danger of electric shock. 12V is used for running lamps used in particularly hazardous environments such as metal containers. 6V is used in underwater workplaces. Common tools for electricians include 1. Electroscope, 2. Dot screwdriver, 3. Wire cutter, 4. Long flat nose pliers, 5. Bolt clipper, 6. Stripping pliers, 7. Dot electrician's knife, 8. The digital multimeter, 9. Pincer ammeter. Electroscope is a common testing tool to test whether the wire and electrical equipment is electrified. Low voltage electroscope is also called test pen, including two types, pen type and digital type. The pen type low voltage electroscope is composed of neon bubble, resistor, spring, pen body, and pen tip. When using the test pen, it must be properly held in the correct way as shown in the figure below. Touch the metal body at the end of the pen with your fingers so that the backlight of the small window of the neon tube faces the operator. When measuring a charged object with a test pen, the current flows through the charged object, test pen, human body, and ground to form a circuit. As long as the potential difference between the charged object and the ground exceeds 60 V, the neon tube in the test pen emits light. 60-500 V. The test range of the test pen is 60-500 V. A screwdriver is a tool used to tighten or remove screws. There are many types of screwdrivers which are divided into straight and cross-shaped screwdrivers according to the shape of the head. Wire cutters have two kinds, iron handle and insulated handle. Electrical wire cutters with insulated handle have three commonly used specifications: 150 mm, 175 mm, and 200 mm. Electrician wire cutters are composed of two parts, a pliers head and a pliers handle. The head of the forceps is composed of four parts: the mouth of the forceps, the mouth of the teeth, the knife edge, and the guillotine edge. Electrician wire cutters have many purposes. The forceps mouth is used for bending and clamping wire head. The tooth mouth for cutting or shaving the insulated layer of flexible wires. The knife edge for cutting wire. The guillotine edge for cutting harder metal wires such as wire cores, steel wires, or lead wires. The tip of the long flat nose pliers is thin and suitable for operation in narrow spaces. There are two types of pliers handles, iron handle and insulated handle. The insulated handle has a withstand voltage of 500 V and is mainly used for cutting and bending small wires and metal wires or clamping small screws, washers, and wires and other components. It can also bend the wire ends into various shapes as needed. Wire cutters are also known as diagonal pliers, and the pliers handle has three kinds: iron handle, pipe handle, and insulated handle, of which the insulated handle of electrical wire cutters can generally withstand 500 V. Wire cutters are mainly used to cut thicker wires, wire and wire cables. Stripping pliers are specialized tools used to exploit the insulation layer of small diameter wires, with a general insulated handle withstanding voltage of 500. When using wire stripping pliers, after setting the length of the insulation layer to be exploited with a ruler, the wire can be placed into the corresponding cutting edge, slightly larger than the wire diameter. With a grip of the handle, the insulation layer of the wire is cut and automatically ejected. An electrician's knife is a specialized tool for cutting wire ends, cutting wooden table notches, and cutting wooden tenons. When using it, the blade should be cut outward. When cutting the insulation layer of the wire, the cutting surface should have a smaller acute angle with the wire to avoid cutting the wire. There are many types of commonly used wiring terminals, including pins, connectors, and plugs. For different types of wiring terminals, different types of crimping pliers are need to be used. The instrument is the eye of maintenance workers, and a multimeter is generally used to measure voltage, current, and resistance. It is divided into pointer multimeter and digital multimeter according to display mode. The biggest advantage of a clamp-type ammeter is that it can measure AC current without power cut. Based on the structure and purpose, clamp-type ammeters are divided into two types: transformer type and electromagnetic type. The commonly used type is a transformer clamp ammeter, which consists of a current transformer and a rectifier instrument. This is the end of this class. See you next time.